Hello guys! Today we have a list of Top 10 Reptile. Number 10. Sassy Cottonmouth. This biological landmine was daring me to step on it. Seeing this defensive posture in person was pretty cool. These snakes do get a bad rap, but watch how reluctant to bite they really are.
Just to show you that these guys don't want to bite you, I put my hook next to it. Let's see what it does. I'm touching it right now and it has no interest in biting. So these guys are not trying to hurt you. They just want to warn you that they're there, so you'll back off and leave them alone.
Number 9. Litter snake versus toad. I rarely see snakes catching prey, so this was super cool to watch. I've said this in other videos before, but litter snakes are in fact venomous. You can see the snake isn't eating the toad, it's just paralyzing it with its venom. Apparently the toad's poison defense is not strong enough to repel this carnivorous worm boy. Half an hour later, the snake finally started eating the toad head first. That is how the snake do. Even more surprising was getting to see this exact scenario happen only 2 nights later with a different litter snake. These toads might want to move to a new neighborhood. Number 8. Scarlet king snake. I usually see lots of scarlet king snakes, but this year I only saw 3. This one was the first king snake I've seen outside of my neighborhood, so I was pretty stoked. Well, yes, it did bite me. Nothing super special about this one, but when you look like this, you make the list. Number 7. Rat snake bites my face. I hadn't seen a yellow rat snake in over a year. However, this reunion didn't go exactly to plan. Before I started filming this clip, I showed this yellow rat snake to a large group of kids. Everything was going fine until the snake latched itself to my forehead and eyebrow, causing the whole group to scream in terror. Good thing I was wearing glasses. Note to self: never underestimate the strike range of an animal whose entire life depends on killing things with its face.
That wasn't nice. Why'd you do that?
Number 6. Garter Snake. The best part about herping is that you never know what you're gonna find. I casually hiked up this beautiful garter snake chilling in the sand. I hadn't seen one in 2 years. Like the litter snake, garters are also mildly venomous. So anytime someone tells you the only venomous snakes in the US are pit vipers and coral snakes, you can correct them. Twice. Also, here's a quick clip of me failing to recapture the snake after setting it down. Number 5. Reggie. This adorable baby box turtle, affectionately named Reggie, was found by a coworker at the airport we work at. Given that an airport is a horrible place for a turtle to grow up, I decided to relocate him. This cute baby was taken to a nearby wilderness area where adult box turtles have been seen. I don't know if I'll ever see Reggie again, but hopefully he's still out there doing turtle things and doesn't grow up to be a ninja.
So cute. Yeah.
Number 4. Eastern glass lizard. If you've never heard of glass lizards, you might be surprised to learn that there are a lot of legless lizards. This snake wannabe is one of my favorite reptiles. I hadn't seen one in over 2 years, and it was an absolute joy to see one again. These bizarre lizards are called glass lizards because they can break their tail off in multiple sections, shattering it like glass. This is not a flex, it's a defensive mechanism to escape predators. Is it effective? Well, not if the predator grabs near your head. Number 3. Centipede Slayer 5000. This is a Central Florida crown snake. And yes, they do eat centipedes. You know, these terrifying creatures from your nightmares. These snakes are only a few inches long, and unlike their prey, they aren't venomous. They also don't constrict, so you might be asking, how on earth do they succeed in eating a centipede? As far as I'm aware, nobody truly knows because nobody's seen it happen. What has been seen are crown snakes swallowing centipedes, and centipedes in the digestive system of crown snakes. These little snakes are so hardcore, only the toughest snakes dare mess with them. Crown snakes are a favorite meal of coral snakes. Both species are highly fossorial, meaning they live underground. It seems strange that crown snakes are in the middle of the food chain involving these guys, but that's why they're a top 3 reptile.
They're really weird, and this is the second one I've ever seen. I don't know if I'll ever see one again, so I'm really happy that after all this hard work of flipping stuff in this spot for multiple years, I finally turned up a second one.
Number 2. Snapping turtle. The number 2 spot goes to this juvenile snapping turtle. I found this little guy crossing a road and relocated him to a nearby park. You might notice a pattern that most of the species on this list I haven't seen in 2 years, and that is no different here. This was my first time ever holding a snapping turtle. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but it was pretty awesome to hold this prehistoric looking turtle who could one day grow up to be over 50 pounds. Also, 3 of the top 5 reptiles were not snakes, so you can't say I'm biased towards them. Frogs are the superior herps anyway. Honorable mention. Lizard flip. Number 1. Florida pine snake. If you were to tell me that I'd find a pine snake only 25 minutes from my house, I wouldn't have believed you. Getting to see one of Florida's rarest snake species was an incredible experience I'll never forget. I still get chills watching the moments I spent with it. This 5-foot beast of a snake is endangered due to habitat loss, and the same goes for their prey, pocket gophers.
That is amazing. I'm gonna just touch its tail right there. Whoa! And he's growling. And that is how you know that they're related to bull snakes.
I saw this snake all the way back in February, but even then, I knew this would be the best find of the year. Who would have thought that a simple decision to walk off the main trail for a few minutes would have led me to this beautiful animal? I cherished every second of the 20 minutes I spent with this snake, the 2 of us just looking at each other in the middle of the forest. This could very well be the only time in my life that I will ever see a wild Florida pine snake, but time will tell. Unlike most of my encounters with snakes, the pine snake never left its coiled position. This meant, for once, I had to be the one leaving the encounter. It felt strange walking away, then looking back and seeing the snake still staring at me. It probably thought it conquered a giant that day. But as for me, I knew I had found the top reptile and the best find of 2023.
Look at that little tail rattle. Thank you for chilling with me, dude.
Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, congratulations! You get a bonus video.
There's an alligator trying to cross the trail. He's not big enough to hurt me. What's up, dude? This guy's probably 3 feet, 3.5 feet.